Okay, so this, I don't know if you guys are very familiar with Canva. I'm just gonna go through all of the basics from start to finish. So this is obviously the homepage when you log into Canva. This is what you'll come to. On this side, we've got all of our tabs. So projects, you're gonna have all of your projects that you've ever created. You'll see your folders right here. If you have folders created, all your folders will pop up. And then all of your projects you've ever done will be in there. All of the images you've ever uploaded will be all of right there. So that's your projects. That's how you can find your projects really easy and get to them. Templates is where you're gonna find your designs. I'm not the creative person to where I can look at a blank page and just think of random things to put on there. I can't do that. I have to have an idea and go off of that. So that's why I like this, how Canva has like a million different designs and templates that you can go off of. So that's the templates.
So basically these templates you can use for open house or
Yeah, you can use for anything. There's postcard templates, there's business card templates, there's QR templates, like it has everything. It's crazy. There's planner, there's calendar, there's docs, you can
do
huh?
video.
Yeah. Yeah, you can make Instagram reels. I can definitely do another class on Instagram reels, so it's probably gonna be too much time if I did it today. But you can make Instagram reels, Facebook reels, videos, TikTok videos, whatever, all on Canva. So out of all of the marketing apps and things that I've ever used, Canva has always been my favorite. It's always been the easiest. It's always been my favorite. Okay, so on this side of the tab, I'm gonna have you guys click on brand. And I don't know if you guys have a brand kit already. If not, that's what we're going to create right now. Brian was actually the one that showed me that we can input a brand kit, which has been very helpful with everything I've ever created. And I'll show you why after we create it. So if you don't have a brand kit, go ahead and click create new or create brand kit. And then you can name it personal, you can name it work, KW, whatever you want to do. So I have one for Keller Williams, and then I have a personal one. And basically what this is going to have is it's going to have your logos to input on everything that you do, and then it's going to have your designated colors that you want everything to look like. So obviously the KW one has the KW logo and it has the KW official colors underneath. My personal one has my picture that I'll input on like my business cards or whatever else I'll use. And then it has the colors that I prefer to have in my templates. So we're going to do KW1. So when you create your new one, I will email you guys all of these logos. They don't have a background on them, so it's just the logo. So it makes it easy on Canva to just import, and then it matches to whatever background. There's nothing you have to get rid of.
Do I need to sign up for Canva first?
Oh yes. So you would have to. I pay the $15 a month. Yeah. So if you don't have the $15 or you don't have the Pro, you'd probably want to get that. It's just easier.
Okay.
If not, you can use it for free or just limited on everything that comes with Canva. So no, you're totally fine.
I'm where it says logos, color, font, but I don't have nothing.
Yeah, so stay right there. Yeah, you're on the right spot.
Let you unless you sign in.
Yeah, basically.
So I'm gonna watch and then I'll sign.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so Ed, we're right here. I went to this side where it says brand.
Yeah.
And you click on that. I already have two created, but it should ask you if you don't have one created, create brand kit. So if you guys want to jot down, these are the KW official colors. So if you want to, again, this is being screen recorded and this is also, I have it written down in this. So if you want to write it down, you can. If you want to add a few, Yolanda, since you're here. So these are all the official KW colors. They're going to match all of the logos that we all ever use. All of the grays, all of the whites, the blacks, the reds.
Except for that one.
Which one? This one?
The one that was 66666.
Oh yeah, that's this one.
You changed it to 6.
I added a 7 at the end because I don't like the no the no numbers.
Yeah.
So when you go to add this, if you guys sign up for the pro or if you try the 30 days free, basically you'll just add new color. You can type in right here the CBD whatever you want to write, and then
Yeah, the hex code.
yeah, the hex code. Give you a few?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be 990000. And then if you want to do the lighter red, that's gonna be B40101. And then that's the lighter color red. So we'll stick with just those 4 for right now. The fonts are totally preference, whatever you want. There's no specific fonts that KW really uses, just besides our obvious logos and the colors. So that's really important because this is where we get into the fun part. So I need you guys to go up into your search your content or Canvas, go back to the homepage, and then wherever you see a search bar. So sometimes it's right there, sometimes it's at the top. And then search up this title, blue and orange house for sale corporate flyer. That's what we're going to work on today. Blue and orange house for sale corporate flyer. Okay, so now we're on this. So this is where your brand kit comes into play and why it's super nice, because see how this is not at all KW colors. And it's not at all pretty colors, in my opinion. I would never do an all blue and orange flyer. That's just me. So you're gonna look at all of these down here on the side, and you're gonna go to your brand where it says brand kit. And then on the side, your left-hand side, you're gonna have all of these tabs. It's gonna say design, elements, text, brand, uploads, draw, or projects and apps. Go ahead and click brand. So Yolanda, you and I believe Ed also put in your colors. This is where the brand kit gets really cool because if you see on mine where you're at, all you're gonna do is go to your colors right here and you're gonna press shuffle and it's gonna generate your flyer to KW colors. And you can click it. Yes, yes. So you can click it as many times until you get to the desired look you want. It's gonna stick with the KW colors. So to preserve ink, I'm gonna find whichever one has a white background. But I didn't like that pink. Yeah, I'm gonna stop right here. Okay. So we're on this. Over here on this side where we have logos, you'll be able to click whichever one you like. I'm gonna see all my logos. There's a lot of different ones because I'm not gonna put a white logo on a white background. You're not gonna see it. If I put it up here, it disappears. If I put it down there, it's too light. You're not gonna be able to really see it either. So for this, we're gonna move some things around. I'm gonna move contact us up. And then I'm going to input my logo. So we're gonna do, not black and gray, sorry. We're gonna do white because now I'm gonna put it on the gray background. Let's size that, move it down. All right. Okay, so our logo's in, we have the KW colors. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna upload an image. So obviously if you're doing an open house or a house for sale sign, whatever, a flyer, you're gonna want to input your houses into the flyer. So I downloaded random houses that I found on Pinterest. They're not at all my houses. They're not at all any houses that we've seen or are around here. But when you go to do that, hopefully they'll already be downloaded into your computer. How I get mine to me, I have an Apple, so I Bluetooth or I AirDrop it to me. It's very easy on my MacBook. But if I have pictures on my phone, I'll usually just email it to me and then I'll look at my emails and I'll download it from my emails. Super easy that way. So hopefully you'll have pictures of the house that you're promoting downloaded already. And how you'd access those is on this side. We're on brand kit. Right below it, you're going to see uploads. We're going to go ahead and click on uploads. Now here, you could see I have one house, but we're not going to use that one. I don't have the houses or the pictures of the house that I'm going to use in here. So what we're going to do is we're going to upload files. You're going to click on that. And then it's going to come to your Finder, your files, whatever. And you're going to look and figure out wherever your pictures are, however you saved them, whatever. So I have them right here. I'm going to.
It's not showing your you're sharing your screen, so it's not showing your
My Finder.
right Finder. Just so you know. So what she's doing is
Gotcha.
she's in Finder and she's uploading
Yeah,
the files
It's
from there.
showing you.
Oh, I can't see it on
Oh,
Zoom.
Made it in there, so it pop up.
not that one. Not that one. Okay. So you click it, you open it, and it uploads. You'll see it pop up like this. You can do that with all of your pictures, however many that you have.
Pictures in that photo,
In what?
in the photo app on the Mac,
Oh no.
you don't use that?
Uh-uh.
Oh.
I've never even heard of that. That's so funny. Okay, so once you have your photos uploaded and they're in Canva, what you will do, and it's super easy, all you do is you click the picture that you want and you drag it over to the frame and it'll automatically insert in. So now I've got that one, and then I'm gonna do the 3 mini pictures at the bottom as well. You just slide and drag.
Right on top of the big picture, is that where you want it?
Yeah, so you'll click, drag, and it'll automatically import. And you'll see it from behind it go like that. Okay, so now that we're here, let's say that I'm thinking I want my picture in here, but I don't want my picture to be in a square frame. I want my picture to be in a circle frame to stand out so somebody can see, oh, I'm the real estate agent with this flyer. So what we're going to do now is on the sides, you're going to come up to elements. And we're going to click elements. When we're in elements, you're going to scroll down and you're going to find frames. Once you find frames, we're going to click see all. And then here you can see all the fancy, cool, fun frames. I like to stay away from these just because sometimes it can be a little too much and distracting. If you're doing something fun like a happy birthday and you want your picture in it, that's when I would insert a cool frame like this. Maybe with like a frame that has balloons around it, whatever, I don't know. But for this one, we're just gonna stick with basic shapes. And again, I wanted to stay away from the squares and the rectangles because that's what the house is in. I want my picture to be in a circle for today. So I'm gonna go ahead and click the circle shape, the frame. It'll pop up into your page. And then you're just gonna shrink it. And we're gonna move it to wherever we want it to be. So I'm gonna move it up here in the corner. Like right there. Now I've just got to put my picture in it. So you'll go back to the uploads tab. I already have my headshots, my 2 ones that I use the most, downloaded. If you didn't, you do the same way as you would with the houses. You download it from wherever you have them saved. So I'm going to click and drag my headshot into the circle and it'll pop in. So when we're here, you could see my face is kind of cut off. I don't like that. I want my whole face to be shown. What you're going to do when you get here is you're just going to double click the picture. It'll take a second. And then it'll give you the option to edit and fix your picture however you want. So I'm going to drag myself down So my whole head's in it.
When did they go edit?
No, you're totally fine. You're just gonna double tap the image, double click it. And then you'll get up. In here, you can zoom in. I'd hope that nobody would put their well, I guess that's not bad. That's not bad. But I don't like being that close. I feel like I'm scaring people. So we're gonna zoom ourselves out. And then I'm gonna center me. And then in here, you can also adjust the picture as far as like the way you want it edited. So if you want it like more warm toned, cool toned, whatever, you can edit it there. You can also add effects into it. I don't like doing effects, so I'm gonna leave it there. So now, if I'm looking at this and I'm like, you know, I really don't like my background, I kind of just want no background, and I just want me, and I want to edit the whole background out. Say you've got a busy picture going on and it doesn't clash well with the backgrounds, or the flyer that you have going on. You're gonna click it just once, not twice. And up here where you see all your editing tools, you're gonna click Edit Image. And now you've got all your fancy schmancy tools to edit your picture. For this, because I want the background to be removed, we're gonna come here to BG Remover, and you're just gonna click it, and it's gonna remove your background. Now I'm looking at it. Say what? The whole photo?
The background.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So say I'm here and I'm like, you know, I really don't like this picture. I want to do another one, but I want to keep the background removed. You can go in, click whatever other image you want and put it into the now imaginary circle, and it'll edit that one as well. So it'll remove it so you don't have to go in and completely redo your steps, huh?
That's why I didn't do that.
Oh, yeah. Yep. So it'll do that on any image that you choose, as long as there's a person that it's cutting out or something. I'm gonna go back and do this picture, and it's gonna edit that. Yeah. So now I've got no background. I can insert myself wherever I want, like that, and I'm there. So I'm gonna move myself up. I think I want myself here. And now that I'm here, you can see I'm covering this little picture. Let me zoom this in a little bit. You can see I'm covering this square picture right here, and I'm like, I think I might want that above me, and I'll be like kind of hiding behind the picture. You're gonna click that square photo that has the house in it. We're gonna click that, and up here on your editing tools again, we're gonna click position. On this side, you have this will always pop up first. We're gonna go to the layers tab. And now I can rearrange my page however I want it to be, whatever I want up top, whatever I want on the bottom. So this is already pre-selected because I've clicked on that picture. And I want it to be above me. So I'm gonna find me in this area. And all I'm gonna do is drag it above me. There you go. And now it moved me behind that picture, and you can still see me. So that's how you'll do that. If you want your picture to have the background back, all you do is click that one time, you go back, edit image. You'll click restore. And then you'll bring it up. Right? Right? You think. Figure it out? Nope. Yeah. I'll figure it out. We don't need to do that. Worst case, all you could do is go back to your elements, click the circle again. It'll import, go back to your uploads, drag the one you want in with the background, and then just redo your steps as far as moving yourself behind it. But I kind of actually like me with no background because I fit in with the house. Okay, so now that we're here, we removed the background. We layered. Now I think we're pretty good. All you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to edit whatever else you want. You're gonna put in the information on your open house flyer, whatever you've got, the 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, make it fit to whatever the house description is. And then whatever flyers you do, you want to make sure that you get rid of the old logos. So you're not representing a random company. And then you could even put Keller Williams here, whatever you want. You can even remove that if you want. Now we are going to download and get ready to print. When you're ready to print your page and everything looks good, all the information's right, there's no grammatical errors, you always want to triple check. I like to send mine to people because no matter how many times I triple check something, there will always be a mistake. Always. So Brian's my checker. He's very good at checking things and making sure there's no errors. So we're good. Everything looks great. The information is all correct. I'm happy with the way it looks. We're going to come up to File right here in this upper left corner. And then you're going to come down to where it says Download, and you'll click that. This is where you want to pay attention. Let me move these guys. This is where you want to pay attention. And I wrote this down in my notes here as well, where it says PNG, you're going to want to click that. And this is where you want to just make sure that you're correct on whatever you're printing this for. So for JPG, this is best, I found, and it says a little description underneath, best for sharing. I found this is best for if you're promoting on social medias, if you're sending a picture via text, something like that, if you're texting, or if you're putting it on Instagram or Facebook. JPG has always been the easiest for one to download, and it's always been the easiest to see. There's no errors when you go to post that. PNG is kind of the same thing, but I think it's better when you have a lot of pictures or if your whole page is one single picture. So that's what PNG, but it's very similar to JPG. PDF standard, it says best for documents and emailing. This is true. I've emailed a JPG picture and it did not turn out the same way that it would a PDF standard for emailing. I just find that it's better to see for other people that are using their phones and going through their emails, or people that are don't have MacBooks and they click on an image. Sometimes the other ones will have you like put in a passcode. It's weird. I don't know. But PDF standard is the best I found for emailing documents or emailing flyers like this. PDF print is what we're going to click on because it's the best for printing. It gives you a clear view of everything that you're printing out. There's no like, how would you call it? Like blurriness to it. So you'll click that and then you'll just click download. And then it'll take a second, it'll download, it'll tell you who created this original flyer, which I think is pretty cool. I like knowing. I see the names quite often. I'm like, I like this person's style. So I'll remember. And then when you come up here, you'll click your download, you'll open it, and then you'll go to print it whenever it decides to load. So then here. Now, after we've printed it, say you're like, man, I'd really like to post on Instagram, but Instagram is very picky with the lengths of images. Instagram, if I were to post this on Instagram, it would cut off the top and the bottom, most likely. So I don't want to have to deal with those issues. So I'm going to show you guys how to convert the entire page to fit into a square. So we're going to go back to Home Canva. You're going to be in your home. We are going to go to templates off to the side. I don't know what it's verifying. Someone's hacking my computer. We're going to find Instagram posts, square. This also works for Facebook posts, literally anything you can click. And then when we're here, we're going to create a blank Instagram post. So now that we're at this blank Instagram post, when all of this decides to load, my computer is like, this is the most it's been used in like forever. Okay. So now we're at this blank Instagram post. On this side, you're gonna end up loving this side. It's gonna have everything you ever need. On this side, you're gonna come down to where project says, you're gonna click on projects, and this is gonna have every project you've ever worked on. If you go to click see all, these are my projects that aren't in a folder. That's why there's only so few. If you have them set in folders, and they'll show up in your folders right here. I didn't put the most recent one in a folder. So all I'm gonna do is, this is the one that I want. I'm gonna click it, and it'll take about 2 seconds, and it's gonna fit to the page. So now I've got it in a square post as well. And then here you'll just want to say what? Yep, you can share it from here as well. All you're gonna wanna do is select whatever you want to move. You're gonna make it large, fit it to the page. Let's move it down, fit it however you like. There are like these lines that will show you if it's centered. You see as it goes throughout the entire page. That's where I want it. I'm gonna move this over to the side. I'm gonna move this circle over. I'm gonna move me. Oh, it's just background. Yeah, it's just it's just color. If you don't like it, feel free to delete it. Make it your own. You don't have to keep a flyer the way that it's made. You should definitely make it your own. You want it to be your design, how you like it. I'm gonna move me over, and then I'll probably end up moving all of this. So if you have an issue where you're trying to move, like I want to move all of these check marks, I want to move all of this information, and I want to move this line and then this title, I want to move it all over, but I want to keep this gray box here. If you ever have an issue like that, if I were to go select all of that, I've now selected the circle and I've selected this. So if I go to move it, it's going to move everything over. If you don't want that happening, this is how you'll fix it. You're going to click on this circle. You're going to click the 3 dots, and all the way at the bottom, it's going to say lock. And you can do either one. I don't know the difference. There's no difference really. Lock position. And then now, if I were to click this, it's not going to move the circle at all. If I were to click on the circle and try and move it, I can't. So it's locked in place. I like it there. I don't want it moved. That's what you'll do. Same with this rectangle. I'm going to click the 3. Oh, don't do that. I'm going to click the 3 dots. We're going to lock it into place. Now, when I come here, oh, I think that there's another rectangle, huh? Yep. Let's lock that into place. We're going to lock it into place. And then now when I'm here, I can select all of that and I can move it over. No hassles, no struggles whatsoever. So now I'm looking at this and I'm like, you know what? This rectangle box is a little too long. I kind of want it shortened. You're just going to unlock it and move it back. Same with this one. We're going to unlock it and move it back. And now we're good. Now you can just move whatever else you want to be moved. Make it your own, however you like it. Make sure all the information is correct. Again, you don't want to be wrong on your information. And now you've got it in a square post to post on Facebook and Instagrams without any issues. You've also got it as a flyer, and then to download it and send it wherever you want to send it, you do the same thing. You'd press file, go down to download. You'd figure out what you want. This is going to be an Instagram post, so I do JPG. You can share it directly. Download it. And then basically, you're all good. So that's all that I have for this. Was there any questions that you guys had in regards to the flyer, to editing anything? No? Let me see the chat if there's any questions here.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Let me see. If you're ever wanting to create like a sign-in sheet like how I did, All you do is you come here, click sign in. Canva literally has everything. All you have to do is type in what you're looking for. Like in this corner, if I want a flyer or I want a postcard for real estate. Postcard, real estate. All you're gonna do is search up your keywords, input it, and all of the ones that you could go off of are here. It's super easy. You want to be very specific with Canva with what you're looking for, because I personally don't like I don't want to have to change everything on the thing. So if I looked up plain postcards, you're gonna get like postcards for preschool, you're gonna get postcards for like birthdays, all of that stuff. So you want to be specific in saying postcards for real estate, and it'll pop up the ones that already have the house, all of this. Let's say that I am doing a postcard, or let's say let's make this business card. I'm making, you can do business cards, and you can actually order off of Canva as well. So see, yeah, it's very cheap. So see, when I click on the one that I want to work on this right-hand corner, it'll tell you what paper finish you want. I'm gonna do matte. You can do glossy, uncoated. I'm gonna do matte. You can choose if you want rounded square corners. 100 business cards is $21. If you pay for the pro, it gives you a discount automatically. If not, I don't know there is a discount. That's why pro is so good, and they encourage you to use pro. But you could scroll down to up to 2,000 business cards, 180. So it's very good.
So when you go further than this, they'll say, do you want them delivered or do you want to pick them up at Staples?
Yeah.
If you do delivery, it might take 7 days. If you say pick them up at Staples, they're ready like 2 days later.
Yeah.
Now, if you want them to deliver, they charge an additional charge for the stamp. Oh, because I just did that 50 postcards.
You're doing the postcards.
Through the title company.
Right. So I think what they'll do here is if you want to pre-print addresses and postage, you can do that through Canva, so that you're going to upload your spreadsheet and it'll print everything, including the postage on it. But you have to pay for that.
Yeah,
So,
you'd have to pay for the pro to do that.
right. So, but I did 100 postcards and
With the postage or?
no, I
Did you deliver one week?
I delivered to Staples and they were I wanted to send them out, so I did them on Thursday and I wanted to send them out on Saturday. But they said home delivery a week. But then I was like, deliver to Staples the next day, literally.
Yeah.
Because I think all they do is they just send the file to Staples.
And then
prints it out.
Staples prints it out on their cards, yeah.